I can show you a couple of pictures if you want.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll hang on for
I
that.
assume I just use the share screen thing, do I?
I'll have to enable screen sharing for you. There you go. You should be okay now.
Right. So if I just hit share screen and then pull up the pictures.
Yeah, that should work.
That doesn't see, okay. It's all gone black here. I don't know if any of this is working.
Oh, yeah.
Coming up.
All right. Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. I'll just put this on there because after the very first talk that we've just had, it occurred to me I'm a really good candidate for needing 4 pieces of fence paneling and some black paint. But I was out taking, obviously, we've had the opposition of Mars back in October. So I just put some of the pictures I took of Mars up, and there were some very nice seeing conditions. So I'm not going to really talk about them other than just to run through them, see if people are interested, and then maybe you know, people can ask questions or make comments, or we'll just knock it on the head. But,
so sorry to immediately jump in. I said that was false color.
Yeah,
but it looks Marsy color, so I'm just kind of curious.
I don't know if my mouse pointer is showing, but if it is, this
it is, yeah.
Top left one there is in the near infrared, and the top right is in blue, and you literally make an average between the two of them for green and then combine them as the red, green and blue layers, and you end up with a false color picture.
I see. Cool, thanks.
And obviously infrared tends to show the surface features well. Blue tends to show the atmospheric features, so you can see some cloud shading. There hasn't actually been very much in the way of cloud on Mars, so that's the same one. That's one of the nicer ones. Just one of the things that has been showing up on Mars, I actually think it was in one of the newsletters I mentioned, was within the Hellas Basin. Quite a lot of people have been seeing these dark features within Hellas, and they don't show on a lot of charts. You have to go back quite a long way to see them on some of the hand-drawn charts because the shifting dusts, and we've had some global dust storms in the previous 2 apparitions of Mars. It looks like the dust storms had actually cleared away some to reveal these darker albedo features in what formerly has been quite a plain area. And as a lot of people have managed to image these, this is the best shot I got of them. You can see there's some fair detail in there. I'm sorry it's so small in the middle of the screen, but you know what planetary pictures are like. They don't bear being blown up very much.
No.
And then later on, this is the 29th of December when Mars has started to shrink. But so the detail is quite a lot smaller. At opposition, it was at about 22 arc seconds. This is less than half that size, 10.7 arc seconds. So the details have started to shrink, but you can see dust effects. So you can see some dust storms appearing in the false color pictures. And that's one of the nicer ones on the 26th of October. And you can see the polar cap cloud, what they call the North Polar Cap. And 3rd of November, not such a good picture, poorer seeing conditions. A couple of pictures of the moon. I'll just show the one, the Apennines. I like this one because over here we've got Hadley Ridge. I think that's where Apollo 15 is. I wish you could see it. The telescope's not that good, I'm afraid. And then a couple of night sky pictures which were taken in the last 10 days or so. You know, last week when we had the really cold weather, we had some clear skies. This is quite a small, dim area, NGC 6822. It's near also Cedarblad 214, which is something I'd never heard of. But this is a hydrogen alpha and oxygen 3 star forming region, which I've never imaged before, and it's quite difficult. It was really very faint. And then I took a wider field view of it, bigger chipped camera just in the hydrogen. But there's the NGC, and on the right is the Cedarblad. There's a lot more information I need to get in there. to get a decent picture out of it, but that's just the hydrogen images. These are really, really heavily stretched, rather like the ones you were talking earlier. I think there was like 50 odd subframes of 4 minutes each to get these pictures. And then there's a final one of a really interesting thing I'd never heard of before, which is called Lauer's Nebula. It's one of the Sharpless 2 catalogue objects, but I just thought it was really pretty. And again, this is 50 by 4 minute in hydrogen, and then some red, green, and blue just to get the clouds, just to get the star colors. And I think that's it. Takes me back to the beginning. So if I get rid of that and stop sharing, that's it. That's just what I've been up to, looking at Mars since through the opposition, and a couple of deep sky images I've been able to get.
Nice pictures, Alan. Very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a pity. It's a pity there's not more clear skies, and you could get even more nicer pictures, Alan. They're really excellent.
Yeah, it really hasn't been very good, has it? I mean, all this time on my hands, and I've had 3D deep sky pictures and about 5 Mars pictures since September. Oh well.